From sacrificing it all for a red card to selflessly changing their natural position for the greater good of their teams, these are 10 players who redefined commitment. Stay tuned for an eye-opening journey through the selflessness of football's finest. Starting the list at number 10 is Lucas Vasquez. Lucas Vasquez, a Spanish professional footballer who plays for Real Madrid, has been playing as a right-back for the team. He was originally bought as a right-winger, but has been playing as a right-back due to injuries in the team. Alvaro Odriozola, who was Zidane's second choice in the right-back position, also struggled with a calf injury at the start of the campaign, which unfortunately coincided with the time of Carvajal's MCL injury. This forced Zidane to deputise Lucas Vasquez at right-back, something he'd had to do occasionally in the past few seasons with some success. Next at number 9 is his teammate Federico Valverde. The 2020 Supercopa de España final was a tense and thrilling match between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, two fierce rivals of the same city. The match ended 0-0 after 90 minutes and went to extra time. In the closing minutes of extra time, Atletico's striker Alvaro Morata broke free from Real's defence and ran towards the goal, with only the goalkeeper Courtois to beat. However, Real's midfielder Federico Valverde, who was chasing Morata from behind, decided to make a desperate and cynical tackle on Morata, bringing him down just outside the penalty box. He literally sacrificed for his team, preventing Morata from scoring the goal and taking the match away from them. Valverde knew he'd be sent off for his foul. The referee showed Valverde a red card. The match went to a penalty shootout, and Real Madrid emerged as the winner. In the post-match press meeting, Valverde said, "I apologize to Alvaro Morata. I know it's not good what I did, but I didn't have any other option." Number 8 on our list is a player from the rival club FC Barcelona, Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto is a Spanish professional footballer who plays for Barcelona. He's a versatile player who can play in different positions, but his natural position is in the central midfield. However, he's changed his natural position to play as a right-back for several games in the past few seasons. Manager Luis Enriquez reconverted him in the 2015-16 season, where he was forced to play at right-back due to injuries and a lack of options in the squad. He sacrificed for his team to change from his natural position. He was thus added to the history of the club, where he appeared as a right-back in several games and even scored a memorable goal in the 6-1 comeback win over Paris Saint-Germain in the 2016-17 UEFA Champions League round of 16. Now, under Xavi's plans, he played in his natural position, and he's currently happy under him. Number 7 on our list is the Argentine rising superstar Julian Alvarez. Alvarez is a versatile and talented World Cup winner who can play in different positions, but his natural role is the central striker or the second striker behind the main forward. However, at Manchester City, he's not been able to play in his preferred position because it's occupied by Erling Haaland, who's broken many records and won many awards, including the Golden Boot, and won the treble with Man City in the 2022-23 season. Alvarez has tried to fit in and do his best for the team, but he's only scored 15 goals in 65 games for Manchester City, which is a low return for a player of his quality and price. Alvarez reportedly wants to leave Manchester City less than a year after he arrived from River Plate for a fee of €80 million. He's been linked with several clubs, including Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, PSG, and Liverpool. However, Manchester City are reluctant to let him go, as they see him as a valuable asset and a potential successor to Haaland in the future. Number 6 is about a player who almost destroyed his football career playing for this Spanish team. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is a world-class forward who joined Barcelona from Atletico Madrid in 2019 for a fee of €120 million. The main reason for his poor performance is that he's not played in his favoured position, which is the central striker. Instead, he's been forced to play in other positions such as the left wing, the right wing, or the left midfielder, where he's not felt comfortable or effective. He's also had to sacrifice his attacking instincts and work harder defensively, which has reduced his confidence and creativity. Number 5 is the meme sensation Eduardo Camavinga. Eduardo Camavinga is a talented midfielder who plays for Real Madrid. He's not a natural left-back, but he's been forced to play in that position due to injuries and a lack of options in the squad. Camavinga played as a left-back for France in the 2022 World Cup, where he impressed with his defensive skills and versatility. Camavinga's natural position is as a defensive midfielder and one of the two pivots in a 4-2-3-1 or 3-4-3 formation. When the club was riddled with injuries last season, it was the Frenchman who made the sacrifice to step back into a defensive role as a left-back to fill the position that Ferland Mendy played during the crucial stages of the 2022-23 season. And he did it expertly too. With Camavinga in defence, Real Madrid won the Copa del Rey and reached the semi-final of the Champions League. Now, because of his many sacrifices, he's become the meme sensation if you need someone to fill in for any job you have. Number 4 is another player who left Manchester City regarding not letting him play in his preferred position is Oleksandr Zinchenko. Oleksandr Zinchenko, who currently plays for Arsenal, is enjoying the best days of his life since he left Manchester City for Arsenal to play under ex-Manchester City assistant manager Mikel Arteta. At Manchester City, he's had to compete with many world-class players for that role, such as Sergio Aguero, Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling and Riyad Mahrez. He was often pushed to the left-back position, where he had to adapt to a different style and role. Zinchenko was unhappy and frustrated at Manchester City, as he felt he was not valued or used properly by the manager Pep Guardiola. He decided to leave Manchester City in July 2022 and join Arsenal for a fee of £30 million. Zinchenko had a good relationship with Arteta, who helped him improve his game and gave him more opportunities. Found out they needed a left back and immediately stepped in without any hesitation. Truly sacrificial. At number 3 is Joelinton. Joelinton was originally a striker who played in the central or left side of the attack. He joined Newcastle in 2019 for a club record fee of €44 million, but he struggled to score goals and adapt to the Premier League. The fans and the media often criticised him for his poor performance and lack of impact. After Eddie Howe took over as Newcastle manager during the 2021-22 season, Joelinton was moved from a forward to a box-to-box central midfielder, receiving praise from fans and pundits for his efforts and performances. Number 2 on our list is Ronald Araujo. Ronald Araujo is a natural centre-back who can use his physicality, pace, leadership and athleticism to defend and attack. However, he's also played as a right-back for some games, where he had to face speedy wingers and cover more ground. He played as a right-back for 2 reasons. First, because Barcelona had injuries and a lack of options in that position, so he had to fill the gap and help the team. Second is Coach Xavi wanted to use him as a tactical weapon to neutralize Vinicius Jr., the Brazilian star of Real Madrid. Araujo sacrificed his natural position and role for the benefit of the team, who were playing against their arch-rivals in the El Clasico. He showed his versatility, adaptability and commitment to the team by playing as a right-back. He also performed well in that position despite not being comfortable or effective. Number 1 on the list is Paulo Dybala. Paulo Dybala is a talented forward who plays for AS Roma and Argentina. However, he's not played much in the national team, especially in the 2018 and 2022 World Cup and the 2019 Copa America. One of the reasons is that he and Messi have a similar playing style, which makes it hard for them to coexist on the pitch. Both of them are left-footed, like to play centrally, and need space to create and score goals. They also tend to occupy the same areas and have difficulty linking up with each other. Therefore, Dybala had to sacrifice his place for Messi, who is the captain and the leader of Argentina. We conclude our video by highlighting the remarkable dedication of these 10 footballers who sacrifice so much for their teams. Who's your favourite footballer known for their selfless sacrifice on and off the field? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your fellow football enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.